And we're talking a little bit about the raffles that we're gonna have for our rally event.
Yes.
So what do you got planned?
The expected drive time is 11 minutes.
All right, guys, welcome back to BMW Invasions. My name is Kenneth, my Instagram name right over here. So we're on our way right now to the Detail Garage down in Fort Lauderdale. We're gonna be meeting up with David. He's the owner of Detail Garage, located in South Florida. I think he owns about 4 of them. So the reason why we're going there, we're gonna be talking about a lot of upcoming events and the partnership with BMW Invasion. So I don't wanna ruin too much of it. So when we get there, we'll discuss a little bit more, get to know David, get to know what we're thinking about throwing events. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. All right, so we'll see you at the shop. All right, that was a really quick ride. All right, guys, so we're at Detail Garage. Miguel's inside, he's in his truck. I got my loaner right over there. We're at Detail Garage in Fort Lauderdale. So we'll go inside and check it out. All right, so why are we here today?
So today we're here at Detail Garage. We're meeting with David. David has 4 stores in total, but 3 in South Florida. And we're talking about the next BMW Invasion event. We're still tentative on the date we're actually gonna do the event, but we're determined that it's going to be a rally, and we're gonna rally from your store in West Palm Beach.
Correct.
And then head to this store in Fort Lauderdale, and then we're gonna end up in the store in Miami.
Correct.
All right, so let's get to know Dave a little bit about his store and why he started Detail Garage.
So let me tell you. So this store here, Detail Garage Fort Lauderdale, we opened in August of 2018. I'm a car guy. I'd go to some of the other car events and I said, there's got to be a way for me to bring a service to people to have them enjoy their car as much as I did. And here we are. 2018 is when we opened up, August of 2018. We took this store, we expanded it, we then opened up in West Palm Beach in May of 2019. Our Miami store opened in November of 2019, and then we now own the store up in Tampa as well. So it's been fantastic. It's a great way for us to give back to the car community that I'm fully entrenched in.
And recently, you said, I guess we were bad influences because we got you into an M3.
Yeah, you did, because you showed up that one time, and everybody else that may know me from just coming into the store, anytime you rolled up with an M3 or any BMW, I've always talked to you about it. So what happened is you showed up in yours. Of course, I loved it. And here I am now, the proud owner of a 2017 M3 competition.
Nice, nice. And a little bit about the services here, because I see you guys have a lot of different products, right? So what's different about this store instead of like buying online? What's different about that?
So the difference is that me, Eddie down in Miami, and the people that work for us are going to give you that specialized treatment. So we go out to your car, check it out, see what has to be done, whether it's what kind of clay bar you need, what grade I should say, light, medium, heavy. And then what do you want to do to the car? Once you tell us what you want done to the car, look at everything that we have here to offer. So we offer that specialized, personalized attention to give you exactly what it is that you're looking for.
Yeah, regardless of, like, let's just say if you like a specific tire shine, if you want something that's a lot of shine to it or something a little bit more matted, there's different products that you guys offer and you can help them out with that.
Absolutely. So just as that is an example, here's our tire shine section. Oil base on this shelf, water based on this shelf. Water base is good for inside and out. Oil base is good for outside only. So we would guide you, asking you what you like, if it's a low shine, a high shine, or anything in between.
Okay. All right. And let's just talk a little bit more about the planning, because we partnered up with the event coming up hopefully sometime in May, right?
Yes.
So obviously with things transpiring in the world and obviously the unfortunate events going on, we have to basically go about whatever the government wants us to do. So until then, we're going to plan right now to get the event to be pretty epic.
Yeah, so what we're thinking about doing next month is having a rally at the 3 stores that David owns. So we're going to start off in West Palm Beach. So the meeting location will be in West Palm Beach. As David said, you get some raffle tickets there.
Yes.
And then we're going to caravan out of that store to the Fort Lauderdale store, mostly highway. I want to say maybe 80-90% of it is highway.
Yeah, if not even more, really.
Or even more.
Yeah.
And then we'll get here. And then leaving here, there's a possibility that in some of these stores, we're going to have some escorts where we're going to transition as an entire group back onto the highway and head back to Miami.
Yes.
And there may be also some escorts there to get us around and into that store location in Miami.
Right, so we'll get with our local police here and get us out of our parking lot to get us right onto 595 heading west so we can all keep together. And then once we get off the Palmetto at 36th Street in Miami, we're going to talk to the policeman down there to block it so we can get off and make that crazy U-turn to get into our shop.
Because you were explaining earlier, it was like, it's just a pain to get off that exit, right?
Yeah, 36th Street, we have to make that crazy U-turn to get onto 77th Ave, right where our store is. But the only other alternative would be to get off at 58th and come in the back way. And it would be much easier for us all just to all caravan together. So we're going to talk to that local police down there and see if we can't get that to help us out also. Because that way we all come. We leave together, we caravan together, and we get off together and all arrive together, and I think that'd be really cool.
Excellent. So I know David said he's going to offer us coffee and donuts for the early birds that are going to meet us in West Palm Beach. And then when we arrive in Miami, there's going to be a food truck there.
Yes.
And we still haven't determined what type of food we're going to get, but there'll be a food truck there. And so that'll be more of a hangout. We'll spend a lot more time there. You know, entertainment. We'll be able to talk about the products. You're going to get a special discount that day on the products.
Yes.
That's going to be a good surprise as well.
Yeah, we won't tell you exactly what the discount is. Yeah, you can't know yet. You know, we got to keep it interesting and stuff. So stay tuned for that.
What we'll also do there is because we have 2,500 square feet of garage space in the back. So we'll offer a little bit of tech session as well. So if you have a question on some of the products, we'll be able to show you exactly how they'll work on anybody's car who wants to offer it up.
And one of those things that we also are planning on doing is one of our BMW Invasion members is going to have his car completely detailed by chemical guys, and you're going to be able to see a before and after video of that vehicle so that you get a little bit more familiarized with the products, the capabilities of the products, what's unique about BMWs, because you know that every kind of make and model has their own uniqueness to it.
Especially with different companies with their paints too.
Correct. Different companies with the paint. The BMW paint's a lot more harder. The interior, we like the matte finish. We don't necessarily like the big shine on BMW. So we want to make sure that we keep it to a certain OEM spec. And David, because he owns an M3, is very familiar with that.
Yes, so I'll be able to go through that personally. Eddie, my business partner in all four of these stores, he'll be able to go through that with you. All of our staff will be able to go through everything, and then whoever we have detailing and doing all of the things in the back room to help you will be able to give you all that guidance as well.
Excellent.
And a little teaser about the person that you may know, it's probably going to be Zhubaca. His car's in rough shape. I'm just saying it. His paint needs a little TLC. I'm putting it on blast. It is what it is. But yeah, so tutorials he was talking about earlier were basically a lot of people do not know how to wash their cars properly.
Right.
So what they're going to show is probably the proper wash techniques, whether it be the single bucket method, waterless wash, or even the dual bucket method, 2-bucket method, all right?
Even 3 if you want to go even with a wheel bucket.
Exactly,
Which a lot of
exactly.
people do, especially us that drive the BMWs who want to keep it in that pristine condition.
And you probably should.
Talk about rags as well, because
Absolutely.
there's different rags for different applications. You know, there's rags for the interior. There's rags that are a little bit more disposable that you can use for oil and greasy areas. So David is the guy to talk to, and any one of his store managers are very knowledgeable as well.
And then Eddie is my business partner, so he was going to be here today, but he's in Miami at the store down there. So otherwise, he'd be on camera with us as well today, and you'd get to know who he is.
All right.
She told me that I'm on the she left me with a broken heart. She fooled me twice in this home fall. She cut too deep and she left me scarred. Now there's so many thoughts going through my brain, and now I'm taking these shots like it's Novocaine. Yeah, ooh, I fall apart.
All right, so we're at Detail Garage at Fort Lauderdale store, and we're talking a little bit about the raffles that we're going to have for our rally event.
Yes.
So what do you got planned?
So what we're going to do is for every $25 that you spend in any of the 3 stores, we're going to give you a raffle ticket. So, like I said, spend $25 in the store, you get 1 raffle ticket. Spend $50 in the store, you get 2. And so on and so forth.
And as a surprise, if you wear a BMW Invasion shirt, you're gonna get double the raffle tickets. So you get double your chances to win a raffle. What are we raffling?
Oh, that's a surprise for the big raffles, but definitely from the first store to this store, we'll do a wash bucket to where we'll give you a bunch of things in one of our nice Chemical Guys buckets that'll give you a nice wash. I've got some partners of ours that we're going to work with that are going to maybe offer a little, try to get a little, I don't want to say too much, but we're working with people to get some other things to make it worth your while. So we'll do one big raffle here, and then the main raffle, the big raffle.
All the good
we're
prizes.
going to do. Big prize will be down in Miami.
We know that for that day in particular, there's going to be discounts at the stores, and it's not your typical discount. It's going to be a special discount for that day.
Right.
So if you're not able, for whatever reason, if you're not able to make it to the 3 stores, you can still buy your products that day. You can still enter the raffle, but in order to win the big prize, you need to be
You got to be at the store.
At the store.
At the store. So all the discounts will be at each store.
Okay.
And then the big raffle, you must buy. You must be present to win.
Correct.
Especially that big raffle.
Correct.
And the big raffle's in Miami, right?
Yes, the big raffle will be in Miami. So we'll do one raffle here, or maybe a handful of smaller raffles here at the store in Fort Lauderdale. But the big one, the one that you're gathering all of these tickets for, is for the big one. And there'll be more than, I have a feeling that the more I work this, the more I'll be able to get more than just one big one. We'll get a handful of big ones.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And at the Miami store, like we mentioned, there is going to be a food truck there.
Yes.
There will be some music, so you'll be able to have some casual conversations
Absolutely.
as well. We'll be able to talk about the Chemical Guys products. You'll be able to get some advice. Once again, you get some detailed one-on-one advice on your car in particular. So
Right.
depending on the color of your car, there's products that are unique for just that vehicle. So David and his staff will give us a one-on-one
Absolutely.
orientation on individual cars.
Absolutely.
We also are going to have the video, the rally will be filmed, so you're going to have an opportunity to come out in one of the BMW Invasion
Featured movies.
right?
Yep.
We're going to have a bunch of photographers that are also going to join us there. We're thinking about unique ways that we can get you guys some very nice professional photography for that event. We're thinking about maybe having a nice cool backdrop in the back of it,
Yep.
or finding a spot where we could help promote your vehicles on and get that IG clout that you're looking
Exactly.
for. So,
And if you guys haven't seen our last photo, it was pretty epic, right? We're in
Yeah.
Hollandale Beach. It was a massive statue behind us. We're going to do something a little bit better than that this year. Just stay tuned, exactly, and we'll talk a little bit more. Anything else?
yeah, a lot of what we do, a lot of our events get a lot of exposure on all the different social media platforms, whether that's Facebook, YouTube. Our first event was also published in Performance BMW magazine. So we always, try to expand a little bit of what we're doing. So make sure your car is nice and clean for that day, so that the pictures come out good, and you may get featured in one of the magazines that we mentioned.
And you know what the worst part? What the worst part is? The first event, it rained, right? So rain or shine, this is going on. So the people that didn't show up for the first event, there's about 60 cars that did show up, and we had a great time. So rain or shine, we are making this rally happen, right?
Let me say one other thing. If they say they saw this video before the rally, I'll give them a discount in each one of my 3 stores to get that car clean, because I don't want you to show up with a dirty car with a clean car having washed it with somebody else's stuff.
There you go. David said it himself.
Right, we need it to be clean with our Chemical Guys products. So.
Correct. So you make sure if you see this video, say, hey, David said
Yes.
that I'm going to get a special discount for car cleaning products so that my car is clean for that day. So.
At any of our 3 stores, West Palm Beach, this one here in Fort Lauderdale, or our store in Miami. I have well, how are you? First, let me ask you.
All right, guys, so we just basically wrap things up with David at Detail Garage. I'm here with Miguel. In a little bit, we're going to head up to West Palm, and we're going to speak to Chris and talk a little bit more about the t-shirts. A lot of their shirts from the smalls and mediums are sold out, so we're going there to fulfill those orders. And besides that, if you guys want to know more about that video, click the link up on top.